what you're capable to do. So whether some folks have tons of free time, some folks have less free time, some folks are more comfortable with doing some activities, and some folks are less comfortable or more comfortable with doing other activities. So it can look like a ton of different things, whether it's you know getting a newsletter from or getting information, period. It doesn't have to be getting our newsletter. Getting information around these issues. So, like Basic Rights Oregon, we send out a newsletter that really tries to continue to build awareness around these issues and keep folks involved in the work we're doing. And people like Portland Black Chapter does something similar, where we send out updates on our work, and also a way to keep these issues at the forefront on folks' radars, and how it's impacting folks in our community. So it can be as simple as getting that information is one way to get involved, because you are you're keeping yourself aware, and you're keeping yourself educated, and like I said, you don't know what you don't know. And so, like, what I didn't know 10 years ago would what I have learned in the past 10 years has helped me to be aware of other issues, and to help me be an advocate for those issues. So if someone asked me 10 years ago about a certain issue, and I'd be like, oh, I don't really care about that, or I'm going to vote yes for that or no for that. But to have that awareness, it'll help you to make really wise decisions, and educated decisions, and informed decisions about why why something is wrong. You can call out something that is wrong and unfair when you see it, and you can and also, I think another way to help is to share that, so to be, whether you're being public about it, or whether you're just sharing that with your friend, like, oh, guess what I heard the other day, or if a friend says something and say, well, you know what, I learned that that's actually not the real truth behind that. I actually learned that this is what that is, and this is what that means. Or whether you're being public about it, and really lifting up like those issues, and sharing that information on a broader basis. I think that's one way to get to help out. I think you can always volunteer with the different groups and organizations. There's lots of there's several ways to volunteer, whether it's at the organizations I work for, whether it's other organizations that are doing work around these issues, and some are more focused on youth, some are more focused on direct service, some have different focus areas, but so there's ways to volunteer at that level. There's always opportunities to donate. People always like money, and money helps. Money keeps the lights on, and makes it possible to do the amazing work that is done around these issues. And so can't forget that it takes finances and resources to drive this incredible work. So I think those are just a few of the ways, but I think that some of the smaller ways, they all have an impact. Whether you're retweeting something that says it's not okay to say that's so gay, or whether you're posting on Facebook the LGBT, whether you're posting on Facebook about Bayard Rustin, who was an advocate for, who organized the March on Washington, was an amazing organizer, and was kind of pushed out of some of the civil rights work that he was really instrumental in, and because of his identity, and how back then he was living out and proud as a black gay male, and didn't hide the fact. And so recognizing that, or recognize the folks that are not talked about in our history books, and our science classes, and our writing classes, that have contributed to our society in so many different ways, and don't get acknowledged for